Oh, it's late.
Yo, what is going on, everybody? So, I just started the stream. So this is basically gonna be just to run you through the way I do Trimsheets, so that you may find that useful. So it's gonna be a pretty long series of streams, because yeah, it's making Trimsheets takes a little while. I'm gonna try to blast through it, but in all fairness, it does take time. It's not like a 2 minutes thing, but I'll try to be as quick as possible. All right, let's jump right in. Oh, yeah, bro needs the link. Hey, I'm gonna have to go find it. All right, so we're all set. It's time to start. Hey, Matt, what's up? Welcome. You are the first person. I mean, I never stream on YouTube, so I don't expect to have a lot of people. I mean, earlier I had a few people. It was nice. There was also Justin. Let's see. All right, so new project. So let's call this capstone trim. Autosave, temp files, no, but intervals, yes. And overwrite, I would say extension. Maybe suffix, okay. And save it. All right. So, yes, Vertex gang, indeed. So, here is my beautiful, rendition, so to speak, of the trim sheet that I plan to make. It's funny because I was using PureRef, and some of this shit is shit that I've done. Like, this is a screenshot of my thing. And these are previous trims that I've done. I'm definitely reusing these panels. I will remake them though. But yeah, definitely reusing those because I have to remake this same, but more cables. Some stuff that I found on Star Wars. I'll make this a little bit differently. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna be a kind of a long series of videos, well, broadcasts rather, but it's gonna be fun. All right, let's start. So make a point. Scale it up a little bit. And raise on the Z a bit. Well, raising on the Z is we're gonna see later how much, because it kind of depends on the grab-dock plane. Alright, and I'm gonna knife it. Right. Let's make this. And now I want to symmetrize on the other side. And we are good. So for visibility's sake, I don't really remember how it was in Blender, but I know. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make this a different material. So call this base. And then I'm gonna make another one and I'm gonna call it trim area. So this is gonna allow me to see where the trim is. Viewport display. Let's make it darker. Actually, no, I'm gonna keep this light and I'm gonna make this darker. Yes. Right on. Okay, so now I have my trim area and I can begin. Thinking actually to maybe use the image as a reference, because it might be useful. I'm just gonna hop and find it 1 sec. Yeah, because eventually I kind of wanna, I mean, that split that I've done, like in Photoshop, not Photoshop, but Affinity, it's pretty accurate, I would say. So yeah, that'll work. Yeah, it should be something like this. I don't need to be too precise, I just need to have the general idea so that I can. Alright, then let's set this up. So actually I'm gonna move it down, but I'm gonna have front depth. It's always in front. Yeah. And orthographic only view. It doesn't show in perspective. And reduced opacity because. And everything's rotated 90 degrees, isn't it? For fuck's sake, I really keep forgetting that. Yeah, I really keep forgetting that I gotta fix this thing from Blender. Like, I saved the startup file wrong, and now it's always oriented vertical. Like, I don't know why. I don't know why I did that. Sorry, I gotta blow my nose. I'm gonna mute myself to save you the ear rape. Rightio. Oh, I'm actually gonna tell also Daria that I'm streaming. All right, so first I'm gonna make this panel cut right here, I guess. Yeah, now I am gonna be using box cutter sometimes and hard ups, but anyone that follows this later on does not have hard ups and box cutter, that's not really a problem. You can always use the knife. So this is one way that I would cut by using the knife, which is, you know, just go into edit mode, K, C. With C you cut through everything, and then you can just snap it to an axis. Right now it's free-handed, but if I hit X, it will snap to the X axis, and then I can cut. Enter to confirm. That's it. However, like I said, sometimes I'm gonna be using box cutter like sometimes because it's just helpful, to be honest. Why the hell? Why the hell would I not do that? Then, so this, I mean, this is gonna be a simple slit. Actually, did I? Yeah, I only have that one, don't I? No, that's gonna be enough. Oh, it has to be. Come on. So, yeah, I'm gonna use box cutter now because I really want to make a cut. Right, I forgot one important thing, to give it thickness. Now, I don't exactly know in the beginning how much thickness I give the trim. I go a little bit by bit, like I start with something like this, and then later on I will realize a little bit better like what sort of thickness I need it to be, but for now that works. You don't want to have it too thick, because if it goes too far up, when you go bake it, it's gonna, remember, it bakes the height as well, you could run into problems later on. So you really don't want it to be too high. And for the same reason, not too low, because then it will bake the ambient occlusion that is like super deep, and you really don't want that. So for this cut, I'm gonna go here, something like this, but I'm gonna reduce it a little bit on the Y so that it's matching like this. I feel like I might need a little bit more space. Because I did these kind of cuts before. They can be real tricky if they don't have enough space to breathe. It could cause problems. But however, shouldn't be too much of a big deal for this one of these. So I'm gonna smart apply it. Actually, I did not smart apply, I just applied the cut. Then what I want to do, so I want to grab these two. Jeez. Okay, wait. I think there was a way to make this a little bit easier. Okay, I used to delete the side faces. I could be wrong. Maybe not. I don't want to fuck this up, because if I delete the side faces, it could be a problem later. What I want to do though, yeah, it's really. No, I think I'll delete the side faces because it's cyclic selecting everything. Fuck. Yeah, let me try doing it this way. See how it goes. Should be easier. Yes. Yeah, I don't think I was keeping this. Obviously, this is being annoying as always. Fuck. Hell. So I hate to work with such little gaps. Not sure if I want to chamfer it or bevel it, but I might just bevel it. Holy. I'll chamfer it for now. Yeah. That's fine. But then here, this one, I want to scale it on the Y because I'm going to give it a little bit of a buffer. And oh, there's this camera, which is annoying. Okay. I'll give it a little bit of a buffer to breathe so that we hide this. So that we don't have a straight up 90 degrees angle down, because like I mentioned many times, you really don't want to have a 90 degrees angle straight down. It's gonna cause you problems when you go bake, so we don't want that. So I'm gonna now give it all a very general bevel with a shit ton of segments, because we're gonna bake this, so we don't care. And there's that. So that's, with that out of the way, let's go do more fun stuff. So the second one, oh yeah, it was this. So I'm gonna do this very similar. The way I've done it back then was kind of funny, because it's like the way I tiled it was like perfectly split in the middle of one of the panelings, which is odd. Trying to figure out a little bit how I did it back then. Yeah, I think I know what I did here. Yeah, okay. So I'm just gonna grab box cutter again. I think I'll reduce the sides a little, because now that I still can, they're kind of too big. I just need to do one side, really. Don't need to do both. And I can just symmetrize. Okay, much better. Made a little bit too big. Right. So now with box cutter, I am going to make a knife cut along this line. Don't really care to be too precise, because I'm going to move it anyway. Just try to match it as much as possible, although it's really difficult to tell where I am. Oh yeah, there you go. And this one, it's roughly here. Yes. So I'm gonna bring this down a little bit, something like that. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna remake some faces here. So I'm actually gonna make one, and then I'll separate it, and I'm gonna have to flip the normals because it's inverted. I'm gonna grab this side and GX, snap it to the end. Do not have snapping enabled. Snap to edge. GX. X. Hello? Yes. Okay. This is why I also give it buffer. Actually, I don't need to be so precise, but you know, I like to be precise. It looks like I was I think I was chamfering this as well. I was not beveling this, so I'm just gonna give it a little chamfer here. A little bit of a buffer, just to say hello. Yeah, I think so. That looks chamfered to me. Okay. Another important thing, at least if you are working in Blender, you gotta keep in mind that you cannot possibly have your bevel modifier like really strong. Like you cannot have it like super strong because you can have overlaps, and overlaps are a pain in the ass. So you gotta be a bit careful with that, okay? Now, so I have some kind of paneling underneath that I can see I've done. No, it's not really panels. I think it's something like tubes. I think I made tubes back then. Yeah. Let's make tubes. I'll select the middle face, cursor to selection, and cylinder. Should I make cylinder or should I run a cable? Nah, let's make a cylinder. RY90. Scale it. Not on the X. I'm not gonna go so precise. I don't want it to do exactly the same, you know, but I want it to be mostly the same. I mean, very similar at least. So yeah, that will do. Just go into edit mode, X-ray, Jesus, box cutter. Okay. Grab these two, move them to the side. Now, I could be kind of happy with this. However, I think I'm gonna spice it up a little bit more, make it a bit more interesting, right? Well, first things first is intersecting here, right? If I go look at the top, fascinating. Probably not gonna grid this. Nah, why would I? Definitely not gonna grid it. Screw it. I was thinking to make a grid, but nay. But I will make a couple extra holes and stuff. I mean, not holes. Actually, maybe I'm gonna make some bumps in the cable. We will see. Okay, so now got this underneath, and I'm gonna unhide this. Oh, cutter is being. Did unhide the cutter as well. Go back, sir. And now, what we're gonna do? Where is this aligned? Is this aligned with the bottom or the top? Wait a minute. I can't really tell, to be honest. Yo. Everything is flat from the side, I can't even tell. Yeah, I'm gonna go into edit mode for everything, otherwise I can't see shit. It's aligned with this. Should I make it higher or lower? Oh. Honestly, I'm thinking to lower it. Like, to make it a little bit lower than the rest. Like, ah shit, I was not into X-ray. GZ. Yeah, snap it there. I think it's gonna look cooler. It's like slightly insetted. Not a lot, just a little bit. We'll see if it's gonna look terrible. Probably not. It's gonna look nice. Right, so this has a bunch of cuts like this. Now that's something that it's quite easy to do. So I'm honestly just gonna go straight up and do it. But first, I need to give it some thickness. First of all, yeah, I reckon something like that will do. Normals are absolutely inverted. And let's not forget, I need to give it a nice chamfer. Now, depending on, actually, let's bevel it. That will work. I'm afraid of overshooting a little bit, so I am gonna bring it down ever so slightly. Okay, now let's take actually a look at it without the thing. That looks good. Right, now what I want to do, I want to make that sort of cut. I'm gonna do it the vanilla way. I could use box cutter, but you know what? Let's do it the vanilla way. So I'll make a box, square, whatever. And a GZ, position it. All right, now scale it on the X. Slightly on the Y, but I don't want to go too crazy because I do want to chamfer it eventually. So the way it looks, it looks like it's just sheared, to be honest. So I'm just gonna shear it on the X. However, it does look like it does look a little bit longer on the X, something like this. Yeah. Okay. Apply rotation and scale. Do not forget to apply rotation and scale to everything you do. Otherwise, you're gonna have a bad time. And now we can bevel it. Bevel amount. Too much, I would say. Yeah, something like that. I reckon that will do. Great. Now, what I want to do, let's do that right. So it's 2 meters. I'm actually gonna position the origin point. Let's just position origin to geometry because, yeah, like that is gonna be in the middle, and then I can go here, select this little edge, and cursor to selection, and selection to 3D cursor. Great. However, I'm gonna have to raise it up a little bit again. Voila. Now I need to array this, so I'm gonna run an array. Distance probably on 2 because it's like whole same space but not whole. However, it's gonna see, it looks pretty cool with the like that. Damn, it's actually not bad. But as you can see, this will not tile. It will get to the end that it's not gonna tile. So the option is always to either do it in a way that it gets to the end where it tiles, like this. You know, this will tile just fine. Or you do it, let's make it like a 2, like this. A little bit less. Yeah, either more or less. I think I'll make it more. I mean, less isn't like more of the cuts. Something like this. You can be, by the way, extremely precise with this. Like you can go ahead and measure the fucking thing and then the length of it and make it the precise length so that then you can calculate exactly how far apart they gotta be so that they will tile perfectly. But it doesn't matter because most of the time you're gonna have to tweak it. You're gonna have to tweak the UV size so that it matches if you care so much about tiling. As in, you have a really long strip, which is way longer than these 2 meters, right? And you're trying to tile that perfectly. It's not gonna work, maybe. So you're gonna have to slightly stretch it. So it's normally not a big deal, but something to keep in mind, right? So one way is to end it like I did here. So I would leave this and this like that, or I could move it on the X and effectively do this. I don't think it matters. All I kind of care about is that this is more or less exactly halfway through. Yeah, that'll do. Of course, I have to reduce it. I'll apply the array. And now I can just go ahead, select one, select the other, difference bool, and ta-da. We have our beautiful cuts. Very nice. Now with that done, to be fair, I could have done this before and save myself some time. Shit. Ah, well, doesn't matter. Well, I mean, I can still do it. The cutter is still there, but I don't even remember what was it. Control. What was it? I really don't use box cutters so much anymore. So control mark. No. Fuck. Yeah, I really don't remember what that was. Pretty sure it was. Add a bevel V group. Should be. Ah, yeah. Yeah, there it is. I gotta be really careful with this because I'm getting super close to other stuff. Like, you see how it's really close to the bevel here? It's gonna start overshooting if I'm not careful. So I really, really gotta be careful here not to fuck that up. So I can... Yo, howdy, what's up? How's it going, Daria? So, like I was saying, you gotta be really careful because now it's really close to that bevel. So, yeah, if I'm not careful, it's gonna completely overshoot and end up like on the overlapping with the bevel and just destroy everything. However, I'm gonna back out 1 sec and delete these. As usual, the overlap. Trying to kill myself over sculpting. Oh, yo. Yeah, I don't envy you, man. I really don't envy you. So, I think I might reduce the size of this a little bit, just to allow myself to have a little bit more of a buffer. I don't like that it's so tight. That's not what she said. Wait, what? Yeah, I would keep it to something like this. That's pretty much fine. And then now I will rearray it once again. Let me check real quick if I can lower it slightly, maybe, and scale it down even more. Yeah, these two can go a little bit closer together, which is all right. Yeah, I reckon something like that is pretty good. And then that's nice. Okay, so now that we got our cutter in place, let's rearray it again, because you can array cutters. I don't exactly remember how much I had. I think I started by 2. And I think I squished them a little bit more. I think I had 7, right? Please, someone, if someone remembers, just tell me. I think I had 7 as the count. I don't recall. And then let's bring it in the middle. That looks pretty damn good. I'll take it. Alrighty. So, now we can confirm the cutter. Wait, sorry. having a stroke reading my WhatsApp messages. One moment. Okay. So confirm the cutter, and you will notice now that this is a fucking disaster. Yeah, like look at this. So see this connection? This is terrible, right? Look at this shit. Absolutely disgusting. Look at this. I mean, these connections are fucked. Obviously, you may ask, you know, how the hell do we, you know, how do we fix that? Yeah, that's a lot of connections to make. Is it though? Don't care now. I'm just gonna back out again. Go back to the Boolean. So now I just have the Boolean. So if you want to avoid having really wonky and shitty connections when you're like applying a Boolean like this, so that you don't want it to connect by itself. You want to do the thing yourself. There is a smart way. Before you apply the cutter, what I would do, I would grab the knife, right, go into edit, grab the knife, C to cut through, click X, and you cut through, and you make sure you're cutting through the middle where your Boolean is going to be applied. All right, I can move this a little bit just to make sure that it is indeed in the middle. That's fine. There's gonna be no edges, no vertices running through that. Like if I go into X-ray, fucking don't symmetrize. Jesus. If I go in the middle, you can see that, yes, there are obviously edges running across, but they're not running parallel, yeah. And I'm not, messing up anything like that, for instance. See? So I'll cut through like this, effectively reducing the amount of fucking around that Blender's gonna have to do once I apply the Boolean. And now I can show that to you if I go ahead and apply this Boolean. Look at the connections. Perfect straight line. Look at that. One straight line connection. That's it. You can apply this concept to anything. The good thing about not having any connections with edges that are being beveled in a, you know, like in a sort of like a beveled fashion. That sounds so stupid, but when you're doing like something like this, like a bend or some kind, and you have a really wonky connection, when you go bevel, it's gonna look even worse. Like, as in, it's gonna look really weird. That's what I'm trying to say. It will look like absolute ass. So we don't want that. So we do this. I don't even need to delete that. It's overshoot anyway, so we don't care necessarily. Right, next thing, I have a little bit of a lip here in my beautiful piece. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'll probably start from the middle. Okay, I'll take that back. I cannot start from the middle because I do not possess clean area. So this is also like important for many people. I see that they struggle. Like when people normally do stuff, they tend not to be very precise. Like say, I want to have this shit in the middle, right? Okay. So what they would do is, you know, they would just make the object and then try to sort of bring it in the middle. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good, and call it a day. If you want to be precise with that, you can make the object, sure. But what I would do is I would grab these two vertices, which are, you know, like equidistant. You move the cursor to selection, and now you'll see that it's not in the middle. It's offset. So now I can move it in the middle. By the way, if you're wondering what this menu is, this is my own, it's my own add-on I made. I'll probably share it, but this is just very basic stuff. You can even read what it does. I mean, it's cursor to selection, cursor to active, cursor to world, center, origin to cursor, origin to geometry, and set cursor to selection and move origin. This is a macro I've done. It's literally just a grab the face, set the origin point to it or whatever edge, vertex, and that's it. And then just exit. It's pretty damn basic, but it works. I use this all the time. I'm pretty sure I can just straight up go and use that as a cutter. However, I do not want to have it like that. I'm gonna have to have it a little bit more inside like this. I also want to rotate it on the X by 45 and move it up. Now I'm not sure I want to cut completely through it. Maybe I'm gonna leave a lip here, maybe not. Let's see. Nah, I think it looks better like this. It's very subtle, but the key here is indeed subtlety. Now look at that, it's a small cut. It looks good though. Did I cut the top as well? No, I did not. No, I didn't. Okay, so revealing again our cube. Something cool I might want to do here. It's actually... You know what? I'm actually gonna grab this face. I'm gonna scale it on the X. So as you can see, I give it a little bit of a wider look. You know, I don't want it to be like that. I want it to be a bit wider, and not only that, I'm actually gonna grab these two edges and I'm gonna bevel them up. Fuck. Gotta be careful, because I am totally overshooting here. Yikes. Let's see. See if I can manage to correct this or if I'm doomed for life. I mean, it looks okay. I can reduce the bevel slightly. No, it's already at a bare minimum. Fuck. If I reduce it any further, then the thing is gonna disappear. I think it's becoming a little too fat. No, I don't like it. I'm gonna back out. Yeah, sometimes stuff works, sometimes stuff doesn't. What can you do? However, I will keep the scaling on the X. That I liked. Look at that. I think it's pretty cool. Okay, now all there's left to do is, again, grabbing the cutter. Let me save. I keep on saving. I'm terrified of fucking losing progress. This has happened so many times. It's not even funny. Piss me off like crazy. Okay, here it would have been smart. I'm not gonna lie. It would have been really smart to use constant offset instead of relative offset when I did these. So I would know exactly the distance in between them and I could just input in the constant offset. But I'm a dumbass, so I did not do that, as always. So yeah, now I'm stuck with trying to play guess game and see. Yeah, but I reckon something like that will do. Let's bring it to the middle. Now, if you want to be really precise with this, I mean, as precise as you can, because in the end it's, you know, it's not a guarantee, but pretty sure you can annotate some shit. Like, I never use annotate, but what you can do is that you can move the cursor and then use the cursor as a reference. This is a reminder for next time to use the thing correctly. Right. Shit. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, it's a reminder for me for next time to not forget. How do I delete this shit now? What? It's not in the outliner, bro. The fuck? How do you delete annotations? Eh? Confusion of the highest order. That's me on ZBrush. I bet it is. It's also me on ZBrush. Oh, fuck. My man. Imagine that now I'm stuck with it and it's gonna bake it. You know, it's gonna bake it through and I'm screwed. Yeah. Tweak? Fuck. I'm just making it worse. I can't, well, it's not in the outliner. I can't select. Man, did I just screwed myself over with this shit. Bro. Okay, let's go on Google. How to... Let's see. How to get rid of annotations. Shit. This is the first result. How the fuck do I delete the annotation? Oh shit. And now the first answer is gonna be like, you're fucked. Click and hold the annotate tool and you should see the annotate eraser to appear. What? What? Delete? Holy shit! No, that was the object selected. Fuck. Wait, here, fuck. Eraser, bro. Fuck off. Okay. Sorry about that. Nothing like a little bit of wasting time with dumb shit. I'm a little bit concerned with the shading here. It does not look the most pristine. But then again, I did not apply the boolean yet. But just for the sake of seeing if I'm already in the shit or not, I will use this matcap. And I am not in the shit, apparently. Very nice. Okay, I'm gonna go for a bio break because I'm kind of dying. I guess the annotate tool, yeah, gave me a heart attack. But I'm gonna use this often now. At least now I know how to get rid of it. Yay! Hey Marlene, you wanna go? Yay! I need help. My brain is melting. Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about, hey. Alright, be right back. Give me 1 sec. It's back. Let me. Ah, yes, the greatest annotations of all time. Can I even choose the... Oh, yeah, I can choose the radius. Let's fucking go. Bye. Cool. Now, this looks fine. Let me check again my reference. Definitely looks alright. However, I did not apply the bool, and to be fair, I could go and push it in a little bit. Only problem is that, you know what, I'm gonna isolate it because I really want to have a good control over this. I need to see what's it doing. So that's what's happening. Okay, so the way it's cutting through, I'm not a big fan. So that's along the normal. That's along the Y. There you go. I think that might not be so bad. I think that might be all right. Let's get out of ISO. Ah, hell no. Fuck that. Nope. Back to this. I think it was probably better. Yes. Yeah, that's definitely better. Okay, I'm just gonna smart apply it. I don't know why I keep saying smart apply it, because I'm literally not smart applying. I'm just applying it. But yeah, that was the problem with the bevel, right? You see how these are close, and you gotta remember that there is micro beveling here as well going on, right? So you can see that this is even more beveled, right? So that's what we actually have. So that's very close clearance bevels, a little bit too close for my taste. Normally I try not to get that close, but it can happen. So I do not want to do stuff I'm gonna regret later, so I'm gonna leave it at that. But what I was thinking of doing, is maybe to make a couple of these a bit more interesting, so to break symmetry, because yeah. By the way, I don't really remember how to. Yeah, I hate this. Like, I want the... See, it's rotating around the object, but I want it to rotate around the cursor. I mean, around my cursor. I really don't remember. I think there was a preference in Blender that would allow you to do that, but I do not remember it. There, if you remember it, let me know. But it's really annoying if I cannot do that. Because when doing trim sheets, you always have like a really long line selected whenever you select anything. So rotating around becomes very cumbersome. It's fucking annoying, straight up. So if anyone has a solution, there was a way to do this 100%. Aha. Hey. I feel like I should really get one of those, the mouse, you know, that what is it even called? That 3D artist mouse. It's fucking crazy. I feel like I should really get that. Nah, it's not it. Oh, maybe it's on navigation. Fuck, there it is. Orbit method is turnable, sensitivity. I feel like sensitivity is always really high. Oh, that's much smoother. Nice. Okay, orbit around selection. Nope. Oh, nice. Oh, okay, now that's much better. That's much better. Yeah, 3D connection. Yeah, that one. That one's insane, yes. I want to totally get it, but the price is like absolutely bonkers, honestly. I mean, I understand it, but holy shit. It's really high. So yeah, I think I'm gonna hold off still for a little while. It's overpriced as fuck, yeah. I couldn't agree more. It's crazy overpriced, but I think it's a really good mouse though. So yeah. So that fixes my problem with the navigation issue, because like it's really fucking annoying when you're doing trim sheets, because normally you don't want to do this. But when you're doing trims, it's actually useful to be able to do this. Seen the one for like 400? Yeah, that's the wireless pro one, I think. I mean, it's cool and all. It's just, what the fuck? Like, it's so expensive, ridiculous. No? And I think I'm gonna bring the bottom up a little bit. Is this the whole bottom? No, it is not. Shit. Now it is. Remember to always double check if you're selecting all faces, kids. Otherwise, you're gonna run into a shit ton of pain. Right, to make it a little bit different, I was thinking to maybe grab one and do a little bit of shenanigans here. What can we do? You know, I could run a very simple inset. Give it a little bit of an emissive material. Some shit. Right. I feel like using the knife on this is probably my best bet. Hello? What? Okay, see? Funny guy. Where is the... Was? What the fuck? How is this possible? Hello? Oh my... Yeah, Blender's being weird with the knife again. Mom! Blender's being weird. Stupid asshole. I'm just gonna cut it like this. Whatever, man. Not to have it straight in the middle. I'm just gonna offset it slightly. Like that. Oh, I see. I forgot I applied sub D. Unlucky. I was thinking something like that. Give it a nice bevel. Or a chamfer. I'm gonna sharpen it up. Yeah, small emissive detail there. It's gonna be pretty nice. And I think it's yeah, this panel here is done. I'm noticing though that these two are kind of far apart. I'm wondering if I need all that space there. Probably not. What I can do though, I can expand this one a little bit. Because this one is currently really close, like as in to each other. I can, however, you see, expand it slightly. So it's a little bit wider. I have a bit more of a wider berth here. I think it's good. So, next up, we got the thing. I'm not sure I like how I did this one. I'm gonna show it to you. This one right here. I'm not sure I'm not really a big fan of how I did it. Simply because it has these sides that are like, you see, like it looks good if it's like on a straight wall and it's like covering the thing, like covering a section, but to tile it, not so much. And also I think I'll make a bit more visual interest. Like these are very, I mean, they look nice, but they're a little bit boring in a way. I think I can do better than that this time. Maybe give it a nice little cut that runs all the way through on all of them, so it's like, and also it's mirrored on the X. I was thinking to make it unidirectional. I'll probably make it unidirectional. Yeah. Okay. Let's get started. So let's bring back the overlay. Let's cut through again. KCX. Oh, that's pretty precise. They're even up. Shit, I don't remember if I. So here's my little dilemma. It's. Maybe you guys can give me some idea here. So the question is, I can do this two ways. The way that the inner blades are one material and the outside is part of the background. So it's just basically gonna look like these blades are just, there's a cut like in the main thing and these blades are like coming in. Now, but I think it's shitty. The other way would be to have, this is one material, this is another material, and it looks like there is a kind of an inset where this whole section is like running through. You understand? Like one big paneling that is cut and there are these fan blades in the inside. I think it's much better. Can you do the blades as a floater? I was actually, yeah, I mean, that kind of came to mind for a sec. There is only one problem with that. It's not really a problem, but it can be a bit annoying. The moment I decide to use them as an array, like isn't because I do want to panel this eventually. No, but I mean, you're right. Honestly, if I chose to use the if I chose to use this, you see this thing in between as a thing for the background, so that like you cannot even see it, I wouldn't even bother making it part of the trim. But I think I'm actually gonna make this another material, so it's gonna be one material and two materials with this, and then there's gonna be the outside, which is gonna go in. Okay, now I think I know where to go here. So I'm gonna call danger close on this. Shit. Yeah, that's something I didn't exactly factor in. Yeah. I'm gonna have to. Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give it a little bit of a wider berth here because not gonna work otherwise. Move this as well. Right. I think it's pretty safe to. Nah, I wanted to give it a bigger buffer. Yeah, something like that. This is gonna fuck up a little bit the rest, but I'll see if I can remedy later. But this one I wanted to have a nice big bevel. So I'm gonna go ahead and extrude this down. I don't really need to be really deep. I just need to be a little bit. To be fair, I didn't even need this one to be so deep. I can literally just go ahead and bring it back up a little bit. I think something like that. Yeah. Also the bottom is like kind of getting fucking wrecked, but it's okay. We don't really care about it so far. Later I might, if I start running into problems, I might fix it. Obviously now I need this and this to be beveled. At least I think I want to bevel them. What if I want to chamfer them? What is life? Why is existence pain? No, I want to bevel them for sure. And I always have this conflict, you know, like, should I bevel? Should I chamfer? Holy shit, I don't know. Maybe both. Man, I go crazy every time. I never know if I should bevel, if I should chamfer, if I should fuck myself. Probably. Right, so let's grab this one, duplicate it. I'm gonna raise it up. Actually, I'm gonna separate it. Fucking yikes. Okay, is that X-ray? Yes. So what I want to do now, match it to this. This I want it to be flush. Like I do not want it to be I don't want it to be like underneath or over. I think, at least. Can always change it later. Okay, now I'll give a shit. Okay, let's then extrude it down. Let's make it clap to the bottom. Recalculate the normals. And now we give this one a nice chamfer though. Yeah, no, this one, I think this one deserves a chamfer, not a bevel. Pretty sure about it. I'm pretty confident there, Skipper. How does this look? I mean, it's not so bad. It's not so bad. Let's try to, instead having the bevel here, let's try having it a chamfer instead. See if it works. Or I could have 1 and 1. It's just 1 and 1 starts to look a little bit odd, I think. Whoa. Selected also the end. Unbevel. Thank you, sir. And let's unbevel this one as well. Unbevel. So let's see. Let's try having it as a champ. Ooh, what's hitting there? Oh yeah, there is eventually an edge. Let's try having it as a chamfer. I don't know, what do you reckon? Does it look better as a bevel or as a chamfer? I think it looked better as a bevel. Yeah, I think bevel was more like way to go. Yeah, I think so. I think it creates a little bit of a nicer breakup and distinction in between the two. Yeah, definitely bevel. Indeed. Okay, so let's back out and let's remake the bevel. Yeah, that's true. I can give it a little bit more edge wear. I'm not sure yet if I want to use designer or painter for it. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but now the second question really is how much bevel? That's the real question. A lot of bevel, a little bit of bevel. Well, we saw how it looked with a lot of it. Let's see what it looks with just a smidge. Nope. I think it was definitely better with more. Yes. I think that's nice. I think that's a nice bevel. Yes. Very good. Yeah, look at that. Sweet. Okay, moving back to studio mode. So now what I actually want to do is remove the base material. Oh, shit. Never mind. Other way. Remove the trim material and not the base, because like that I understand that this is a paneling. That's smart. So I know this is a panel. This is a panel. The white side, but the white stuff is just the base of the trim. So perhaps I should maybe already make different material for this. Let's do that. Let's call it panel. Very creative. Yes, I of course need to set the viewport display color. I'll make some gray metallic. Very cool. That's panel as well. And that's it. Cool. Right, now, in regards of the cuts, so I'm definitely not going for the this look for the cuts. I don't think I want to. I don't think I want to go for that. What should I go for though? That's the real question. I mean, I think definitely one that spans the whole way so that it tiles. However, well, I start experimenting. So first thing I'll do is to actually bring the cursor to the selection, so it's right in the center. Add a cube, and I'll scale it down. Scale it up on the X. I think I want to work non-destructively here, so because I'm not really sure what it is I'm going for yet. So I will reconnect these. Otherwise, no bull. Bull is gonna say fuck you. And I realize I just pretty much fucked up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to grab this face a little bit, bring it down. Yep. I mean, to be honest, this one doesn't need to be so deep. Can bring it back up. Yeah. And then let's select difference boolean. Okay. So now that I'm done with that, at least, so now that I can see through it, I think I'm gonna go ahead and make the little arrayed blades. I think I'll start with a plane though. I think that's the way to go. Yeah, why not? Actually, I think I have a pretty good method how to make it tile perfectly. Let's see if I'm right. I rotate on 45 degrees. Scale it up. Eventually it's gonna show up like here, I guess. So well, the previous one was pretty straightforward. It was just, oh wait, I don't think it was even fan blades. It looks like, oh, it was just cuts. Huh. Funny. No, it was just a plane that was cut. Maybe I should do the same. I don't know. Let's try with the fan blades and see how it looks. Maybe it's gonna be good. Maybe it's gonna be shit. Sometimes it may be good. Sometimes it may be shit. Let's hope it's one of those times where it is good. Yes, I think I rotated it a little bit too early. I should probably... Okay, I can limited dissolve this. Yep. And symmetrize on the ball. Okay, made it fat. Don't care so much. But now I can go ahead and select this. And we can try, I guess, extruding it in. Oh. Sheesh. What the f... Is there an extra face in the middle? No. Offset even. Okay, no, that was just me tripping. Oh, and now I'm inside something. Great. So no, this is just... It's just an extra face that was created. Okay. These two I do not like. Limited dissolve. Don't think I can do... Ah. No, yeah, of course I can. Well, this is very delicate. Shit. Well. Okay, 0.01 or what? Not a huge fan. I don't know. I'm trying to stay open-minded. Let's see. I'll give it base. No. I'll give it trim area. But I'm gonna give this one panel just because I want to see how it looks if I make it two different materials. Well, it will be two different materials. So if it looks like shit, it looks like shit. Fine, I'll try that. I'm gonna stay open-minded a little bit. And I'm gonna then rotate it on the Y, but locally, and do this. Also, let me see if I can bevel that. Oh yeah, sweet. Okay, that's not too horrible. Maybe 45 degrees is a little bit aggressive. Maybe 25? Ah, shit, 25 minus. See, 20. Bro. Maybe 30. 30 is good. Okay. Now, I think I have an idea how to make a perfect array without going crazy, moving the shit and blah, 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 blah. Let's see. Starting from the middle then, I'll make array. Of course, apply rotation. But instead of relative, I'll use constant 100 centimeter. Eh? Oh, I see. So 1 centimeter, maybe a bit more, 2. Oh, that's way too much. 1.5. Perfect. And I can increase the count. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about, Sonny. Jesus. Maybe a little bit of intrusive. But yes, we'll see. The amount of copies to hide out geometry. What the f... Are you serious? Are you really giving me that shit? The amount of copies is too high. We cannot generate the amount of geometry it would require. Blender, hello? Excuse me? Since when is that a thing? How, you fucking... Ah, no, yeah, of course, now it makes sense. Yes, actually. It does make sense because... Yeah, so I just... Fucking dumb. I cannot do this because obviously it's gonna... I feel like geometry nodes would fix it, but I am shit at it. So I won't even bother. Yeah, no, that's pointless, definitely. So back to the original method, which always worked. So do not reinvent the bicycle, just... Yeah, I cannot do this, however, because there's this. So I reckon it doesn't even matter where I'm starting from with this, huh? Yeah. I think it's not the worst thing I've ever seen, but it's also not the best, I would say. I'm not a big fan of the slit. I think it adds too much detail. I think I'm gonna keep on going sectioning this. I'll get back to it because it's not really convincing me, to be honest. All right, I'm just gonna make a cube and rotate it on the Z by 30 minus. Let's try to keep it in line with the other one. I honestly don't know. I'm completely gonna wing this part. I'm just gonna cut the cutter and see and go from there. Yeah. Okay, so I don't care about that, but I will start from here. And I will array. Of course, apply rotation. Yeah, I reckon something like that would work. But let's see if it looks good though. I feel like doing it the other way would have been better. Because now like this I cannot really bevel those, because I can bevel the cutter as in this, but I cannot bevel the others. Or wait, can I? Oh no, yeah, I can. I just have to apply these cutters. Yeah, or I can just bevel. Yep. Yeah, that will do. However, this is doing weird shit. Whoa, it's actually doing really weird shit there. What's going on? What if we increase you on the Z-axis? Will you still do weird shit? Nope. Maybe. Whoa, what's going on? Okay, let's switch the bool then to be exact. Oh, that works. Ah, yeah. It's again always the same problem as before, what I was mentioning. If you don't cut the mesh... Yeah, see, it's fucking... Whoa. Oh, that's... Yeah, there is some... Yeah, see? Like, it's always the same problem with this. When you don't cut it, it will cause you real issues. And you go back later and look at this shit, you're gonna go crazy, right? So remember, always cut your mesh across before you do this stuff. Wow. G-box cutter. Wanna lag any further than that? Okay, good old knife tool it is then. KCX. Did that not just fix it? Oh, fucking box cutter. Okay, I think actually, you know what? I think box cutter caused some problems here. Fuck me. I swear I will uninstall box cutter. Like, it's pissing me off lately. Okay, so this is some bullshit. What is this? I think this is the cutter responsible for this. Yeah, no, that's right. So what the what is that overshooting shit? What is going on here? What? That is wild, alright? What the fuck is going on there? I'm so confused. And here, like, for the love of God, what? Ah. I mean, the geometry is not even cut, so... My man, I don't know what you're on about. Hey, what is this shit? Why are you being so disrespectful? Motherfucker. That is so disrespectful. Okay, you know what? Let's just start applying the first boolean, right? Now let's go here and take a look what the fuck's going on. Okay, so now the cutter is cut, which is fine. I mean, to be honest, everything looks okay. Nothing's broken. Not even a cross. No. Everything is fine. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and select sharp edges. And then I'll just deselect the top ones. And the bottom ones. And was I not in X-ray mode? Fuck me. Okay. Now I'll bevel and I really want to see if it gets wrecked again. How is it fine now? Dude. What? Fucking blender. Sometimes, my man. Voila. Anyway. I think it's pretty good. Definitely needs a little bit of a bevel. Because it's straight up 90 degrees now. You see, like, the issue is when it's gonna go bake, it's not really gonna see it. It's not gonna see it. It will cause that famous faceting that I always talk about. Fuck. Yeah, honestly, I don't think this cutter was a good idea. I'm gonna redo the thing. It's gonna take me a second anyway. This is bullshit. I'm just gonna go with the classic approach, which never fails. Wait, what? The last famous words. Wait, is this not centered? Oh, of course it's not. This was some arbitrary bullshit that I've done. Why did I even do that? Just fucking... What? My man, you are testing my fucking patience. Right. So now it should be fine. However... Man, lately I keep saying however. It sounds like a... However, so... So, best course of action is probably, once again, this. Yeah, Oh, fuck off. What? Yes. Yeah, honestly, origin to geometry, and then let's grab this big boy, cursor to selection, and selection to cursor. That's good. Now I can scale. I think that's fine. And now I can array it. I think 7 will do. Maybe 8. I don't know. Let's see. What's important is we cut and make sure everything is okay. Everything is okay. But give it some nice bevel. I think that'll work. And that's not too bad. Then I can give it a nice chamfer on the outside. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Hide that shit. That's pretty good. It might be a little bit too packed. I don't know. Might be a little bit too packed, to be honest. I'm gonna increase it slightly. Maybe I'll make it 7, and yeah, it's a bit too packed. Increase it. Let's see how that looks. Let's see. It's not terrible, but I still don't like these. True pain in the ass. I stick with this, but I really don't like these. Not as they are now, at least. I might just delete this, to be honest. Yeah, I think I'll just delete it. I don't really like it, honestly. I think it makes everything look a little bit clunky. Just straight up gonna get rid of it. The quickest way I can think of, to be honest. Remove faces. Select everything. Vertices off. These two off. And it's fucked. Okay, instead of loft, then let's do that. Right. Might be much better now, but oh, these are intersecting actually. shit, which axis was it? X? Local though. Oh yo yo. Did I apply rotation? Oh yes. Fuck. It was 30 degrees, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm gonna have to change that too because it looks really weird. What if I do that? That's not half bad. I might keep it this way. What? Excuse me, ma'am. Okay, that's actually not too terrible. I might actually keep it like this. Yeah, that could work. I guess just gotta reduce them and increase the count. That's all. Whoa. 1.2. Yeah, that might do. And there's the cow. Oh, yeah. Let's make it a solid 200. No, 180. Okay, 190. Yeah. Okie dokie. Where is this? This is in the middle. And this is not in the middle though. Doesn't need to be so precise. But the more precise, the better. Jesus, man. Fuck that. Honestly, I kind of don't care about it if it's perfect because it's never gonna match anyway. Always gonna have to do some manual matching regardless, so it doesn't really matter at all. Oh, my brain is so fried. Severe lack of sleep. Oh. Okay. At this point, I'm actually gonna set up grab dock just to have an idea. I'm not even sure I want to do that because it tends to keep crashing on Blender. I've seen it crash in Blender like a few times. But I do want to preview the maps. I want to see the finished product because I want to inspect, see if it looks like shit. Okay. Preview normals. Fuck yeah. That's very nice. Curvature. Cool, cool, cool. Occlusion. Oh, that's sweet. Very nice. Look at that. Height. Yeah, no. The height is... Height is a bit questionable. I think everything is a little bit too high. So I'll bring it down a notch. Let's take a look at it. Still really bad. Why though? I don't remember it being so... The fuck? Yeah, I mean, okay, no, I feel like this is more like it, definitely, but uh, I would still raise it up a little bit. Just above the grab dock plane. Because the plane will bake down up to that point. Okay. It's very weak. It's a very weak height map. I mean, it will work, but it's a little bit weak. Know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not terrible, but it's not great either. All right. Yes, and I have lost my cutter. Well, it's not the end of the world. Just gonna bring it back down. And position it so it doesn't destroy my geometry. That's actually pretty sick. Ooh. Ooh. Did I just do an accidental new setup by mistake? Nah. No. I'm gonna back out on that one instantly. That's nope. Definitely not way to go there. Hell, that was fucking horrible. Okay. This good enough? Pretty good. Yes. All right. I'm thinking to add some more detail. Create more interest in these areas, but not sure what. Tell you what, I think it would have been cool to make it like that is. This one's very long, this one's shorter. And it's a very long one, there's a shorter one. But I think it might look very strange when you go and tile it, you know. It can look very wrong, very fast, so maybe not. That looks good as it is. Oh shit. Oh, that's not reaching the end. God damn it. Wait, what? It should be. What the fuck is going on? Wait, I used a 2K cube. What are you on about? Wait. Curse at the world center. Cube. Wait, what? Cube. I said. No! Oh, it crashed. Well, at least I save often. I'm gonna be right back in 1 sec. All right, I'm back. So, oh, Blender did not reopen. Come on. Let's wait for the little load to reopen. Capstone trim. Yeah, okay. This is weird as fuck, my boy. Okay, let's bring origin to... No, cursor to world center and not a cube. Okay. So that cube is covering perfectly. So why exactly it's not... And I used the cube to cut the thing, so why is it... Huh? Fuck. How did this even happen? Oh. Oh, fuck. I moved from the world center. Now, that is pretty annoying. Yeah, look at this. It moved ever so slightly. Now, this is enough to fuck up your trim. Like, I don't even know how that happened, but it did. So, what I'm gonna do... that's a shit way. Okay, let's do this. I have a smart idea here. So take these, everything that is a panel really, and parent it to the main shape. Now, great. Now they're all parented, and I'm gonna cursor to go underneath actually. No, I'm actually gonna grab these two edges, extremes, and cursor to selection. And I am then gonna spawn in an empty plane axis, and I'm just gonna increase the size. Okay, something like that. I will bring it down there. And then I'm gonna parent this to the empty. Is the world center at the bottom? Yes. Let me make sure of it. That's right. So now I can place this back to selection. And that should have fixed our problem. Now this is oh yeah, it did. What a god. Just kidding. This is a good way to fix problems when you run into them like that you moved something you really shouldn't have moved. This can help. So however, the cutter is now, it's gonna be slightly offset. It's just a few pixels, so you can kind of just not care. But you know, the more precise you are with these things, the better. So it offset it off a lot actually. So to counter this, well, do the same thing again. So move that to the selection, and then move selection to the cursor, and we're done. Again. Yeah, that's it. Might wanna tweak a little bit the chamfering here by just moving it on the Z, That'll do. Save. What the hell am I even previewing? Rebuild scene, sir. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Curvature is cool. Occlusion is sick. Very nice occlusion. Height, how are we looking? Yeah, pretty good. Okay, I think we are good. I'm just gonna delete the grab dog plane, grab dog orient guide. Fuck everything. I'm just gonna keep my trusty axes here, and that's it. Let's go take a look where we are at. I know, I was saying that I wanted to add maybe something that would add a little bit more visual interest. I was thinking to add a like some cuts, not everywhere, but maybe every two. So like skipping one of the holes. Let's try that. Let's see how that looks. Cursor to selection. Add in a cube. Scale down. RZ. 30 minus 30. Not even sure. I think I arbitrarily rotated it. I didn't even rotate it. Like if you remember, right? I literally just moved the points. Yeah. This looks off. It could be an illusion because there are those. But it could be that I'm an asshole. Wait, what? It could be that I'm actually an asshole and I just did this wrong. Man, imagine. No, come on. I cannot be an idiot like this. Possible. No, I think I was just having hallucinations. Okay, so difference. Obviously that's cutting all the way through, which is something we do not want. So we're gonna bring it back up and maybe cut to this point, I guess. And we can then scale on the local X of a bit. Say that much. And let's bring it back down. Is it cool? Is it not? Who knows? Looks pretty sweet. Not gonna lie. I could add some extra visual interest, even. What if instead just wondering if instead of the oh no, it reset my UI. Where is it? Navigation. Orbit around selection. Fuck off. I was wondering what if instead of the I wonder if instead of a cat we shift into this. Ignore the overshooting bevels for now. Yeah, that can work. Yeah, I can make that work. Okay. Let's smart apply.
I hardly know how to begin.
I see. This will begin to be a problem now. I'm gonna have to array it. Of course, I cannot really array it because I did not apply the rotation. Apply rotation. Oh, I missed one. Oh no, actually, wait, I did say that I wanted them to be offsetted. I don't know if that would look good though. Let's see. What's the constant of the... wow, it's 1.4. I'm not sure it's precise. Probably not. Is it 1.4? 1.420. Wait, 1 point? Or, oh no, 1420. Okay. So it would be 2840 then. Make it double. Yeah. Does it look good though? C. Can't tell. It's always the curse with this shit. You cannot tell until you put a different material and start messing around with it. I could even merge these two. I think I want to keep it. $1,420. So it's yeah, that's how it goes, son. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Now, bevel's overshooting like shit, so let's reduce it. I should probably just copy this one, to be honest. Does this look good, or should I cut through all the way at this point? No, I think this is okay. Yeah, it's alright. Wait, modifier is disabled. Skipping apply. Okay. So, what boolean is this then? This one. Apply. So this was applied, I'm assuming. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's pretty good. That's actually pretty good. I don't mind that. Set up the scene and have a look at it, because I don't trust it. I want to see the normals. Yeah, it's not bad. Normals start to be a little bit... That's minute shit. I honestly gotta go a bit faster because I'm wasting so much time on technicalities and like being like, ah, does this look really good? You know what? It's not gonna be like super close to camera anyway, so I really shouldn't give a shit. Wait, what are these? What's going on here? Ah, yeah, that's a classic. I'll just multiply. I wonder if this is gonna be nice, or sometimes this shit can be nice, or it can be an absolute train wreck. Okay, this time it worked. This time it actually worked. The thing is, I did it apply the array. Fuck it, apply the array. Oh, never mind. There is no array. The array was the cats. Obviously. Okay, so I'm just gonna backtrack a little bit. It's alright, I'm just gonna do that manually. Just because, you know, I hate my life. Actually, I wonder how this would look if I do this first. Then I do the other. Fuck. Bro, what? Also, I can honestly get rid of these running through. Yeah. Cool. I can just select these. And in all fairness, I don't even need to do that. I can literally just do this. Yes. Is this actually overshooting or is it fucking with me? No, it is actually overshooting, okay. Overshooting problem solved. And I don't think I even need to touch the other one. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, let's now run and set up the scene again. Where is it? Occlusion. Yeah, that's pretty good. Excuse me, sir. What in the shit? What is that? You're a funny man, eh? Okay, I see. I see what's going on here. So this is creating a... Let's see this problem right here. There's no connection there, so it's messing around with the face because it's kind of like going inwards and there is no edge, so it will cause problems. So I could honestly do something a little bit smarter. Oh fuck, Blender. Brother. When you start using GrabDoc, shit starts to crash. I have to remember that I gotta preview the maps. Once I'm done previewing the maps, I gotta close it. I mean, I gotta eliminate GrabDoc. Like, select and delete hierarchy. Fuck. Because if I don't... Of course now I cannot go back, can I? Let me take a wild guess here. Of course I can't. Fuck. God help me. So I believe I can just grab these two and just slide them down. I swear to God, select the right one, asshole. Okay. Like that. Then it will say, shut, they're intersecting. They're overlapping. I know, I am aware. I am very well aware. That's actually the whole point of why I'm doing this. So I will grab everything and slide it down. Bam. Hey. Now I will use my amazing plugin, my add-on that I made for this. Merge distance fast. Great. And that just works. Because that plugin is great. And I know it's great because I made it. I wasted so much time trying to understand how it worked just to do that bullshit, but it works, so pretty proud of it. I'm not sure I like the beveled look.
The heat ray they emit from their mouths. It's more powerful than anything yet known to
Might break the
Don't you think it's strange?
shape language a little bit. What about this? And I love experimenting doing this kind of bullshit because 90% of the times it's not gonna work, but that time that it works, it's very nice. However, I think in this case it's safe to say that it's kind of shit, so we'll revert. Nah, I would actually leave it like this. I think we're good. Yeah, we're good with this. Okay, then. I'm getting such a brain melt. It's crazy. Ooh. How about we take a break, huh? Go watch some stupid videos or some dumb stuff. Oh, I feel like I need a break. Spent the whole yesterday and some of today working on this. I mean, not this, but this. I feel like it's getting to a good point. This might be a little bit too overpowering, and this as well. My mentor is probably gonna scream at me tomorrow. Be like, what the fuck? Light's too strong. He's right. I mean, he would be right if he said that. That's pretty cool anyway. I mean, I would tone them down, that's for sure. I think that's what I'll do before tomorrow. So I'll definitely tone them down a little bit. And hell, you know what? I love making, you know, blueprints and shit. So maybe I'll do it now. So this glass is ass. It's absolutely ass. This does not even have a glass, so I can't exactly complain about that, but I would rotate those blades a little bit. Okay, let's hop back to the capstone. No, not that, but these. Yes. Wait, where are my... Oh, shit. Where are the... It's not the end of the world if they disappeared, but... Ah, there you go. Okay. They were just hidden. Oh, wow. Okay, it's just one controlling all of them. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So how about we have it very, very oriented down like this. I might actually just scale it on the Z a little bit. No one's gonna notice. It's so far away. Come on. Player ain't even close. Reel and export. Let's take a look. Could be really nice. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm really enjoying the emissive there. I might kill it. Let's put black material or something. Oh, my floor. That's black. Yeah, I think it looks better. I want to make a test though. Yeah, it definitely looks better. It's too overpowering with the rest of the stuff. I think one light showing through the glass, I think it's more than enough. But let's try to use a rectangle light here. Just curious to see how it looks if I... Let's make that 2 candelas, A1. Actually, maybe even milder, 0.3, 0.1, 0.3. Okay, make it a cool color, or maybe, yeah, not a cool one, definitely. Just working with cold colors here. At radius, yeah, that'll do. And I want it pretty slim, like that. So what if then? What if we do 1, 2, 3, and 4? How will that look? You know what? I don't hate it. I definitely don't hate it. What if I put it on 2? Okay, that's definitely too strong. 0.5. And maybe slightly less cold, huh? But I gotta say, I don't hate it. It's definitely better than the emissive in your face, like it was before. Anybody still in the chat, by the way? It's been a while since I checked. I don't see anybody writing. I'm just wondering, because sometimes it gives me like there's 0 people, but there's people typing, so it's odd. Yeah, sure, Unreal. Take your time. Half an hour to save. Okay, well, big boy saves here. I'm gonna go for a bio break, and I'm gonna be right back in a sec. am back. Okay, I think I'm gonna maybe stop for today, or at least for a while, because I'm a little bit cooked. But it's starting to look really nice. Soon I gotta tackle the plants here, because they look really sad and left alone, and the vases as well. So yeah, that's something that truly fucking scares me, because I've never done plants. I don't know how long that's gonna take me. It's gonna be horrible. Like, it's gonna take me ages, but hey, I gotta learn that too, right? I feel like most of the scene is at a pretty good point. It's starting to look quite dope. Very nice. Definitely might add a couple of things over there. Wait, what the fuck? What is this? Oh, that's the main building, actually. Oh, that's funny. I completely forgot I did that. Yeah, this is a copy of our main building. Like, look, with all this stuff. Holy. Oh, yo. It's just in the back, so you can't even see it, but... you can only see the top. What the hell? Damn. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'll remove it. What's the point? There is no point. But I might grab these two and move them there. Yeah. And you know what? I might put it on top. Oh, that actually looks cute. Very nice. Look at that. And that's actually not a bad idea. I can use this. Oh yeah. Look at that. I might actually use this for the back here, instead of doing that shit that I did. It's not terrible. That's not bad at all, actually. Yeah, go slip on the top, son. Is this 0 rotation? It is. Damn. Okay. Oh, okay, that's cool and all, but I can't see this one anymore. So, yes. That's somehow not as bad as I thought it would look. But, oh, okay, easy does it. I think that's nice. Yes. Yeah, that's not terrible. Might keep it that way. Might use a spline there. Make a nice balcony. Yeah, let's do that. I never know when to stop, do I? Always the same shit. Alright. I'll use a new one, I guess, because why not? So let's look for a PCG balcony. Hello, sir. Oh shit. 180. There you go. This is offset. Ooh. What is it that is rotated exactly? Ah, these two. Well, let's correct that. Minus 90. Just couldn't make out what it was rotated, if it was one or the other, but well, I guess that answered my question. And then let's pick this one up and move it. I'm not sure if I want to go on a really wide berth, give it like a nice juicy balcony here, or if I want to go a bit more chill. But let's see how this one looks like. That. Is that okay? See, the thing is, it's not doing any backface calling, so I gotta be careful. I mean, it is doing, sorry. My brain is melted. It is doing backface calling, so I gotta be a little bit careful where I place it. Luckily enough, these two materials are exactly the same material, so they do blend well. Almost. Yeah, I reckon that'll do. Oh yeah, and there are the bottom lights, so it looks nice. Okay, so let's bring that here. And then I guess we extrude it on the other side, and the spline is not linear. Okay. So we got a non-linear spline. Let's make it linear. And now it's fucked. Still don't understand, even though it's linear, why it curves this way still. It's something I don't understand. Maybe it's just me not understanding splines. Maybe it's the mesh that is wrong, which is what worries me. Which is what worries me way harder than. Well, actually, no. To be honest, I think it's an easier fix. However. So yeah, so I did have that spline point selected. What the fuck? Okay, so select this and select this, and let's bring them closer. Yeah, that's pretty neat. Should I stop here? I think so. I have to say, I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. It's actually quite nice. I feel like the fog could be a little bit thicker in that area. And of course, Unreal is saving again. I feel like the fog could be a little bit thicker in that area, like a little bit more, like giving a bit more depth. But alas, it's looking quite good as it is now. I feel, however, that the visual interest is being pulled away from the main building in the front. Like, I'm looking at it now from the stream preview. I feel like it's the focus is a little bit all over the place now. There's a lot of distracting elements compared to before, that the background was mostly darkness, and now it's a lot of stuff going on. Let's have a look at it in black and white, at least to see if the values are still okay. Yeah, I think the values are still pretty okay, but Salvador might have something to say about it. We will see. But I think it's not too bad. I just have to tone down, I think, the emissive neutral of this. Let's see if I Let's see if I set something else instead of that emissive neutral material. Let's put a black material or something. Black. Clear coat black. I think it's maybe better, but there's still a lot like going on. I feel like it's better though. Okay, let's try simulating. I'm a big fan. Honestly, it looks really nice. Holy shit. I feel like because of the fact that mostly this building has stuff moving, like this light turning on and off, and the ads and this thing spinning, I think that eventually it does draw the eye back to it, but eventually I will see if I mean, this wall, I gotta change it. I hate this wall. I gotta make a new brick material and either use a Quixel or just make my own, but I absolutely despise that wall. It's it's so bad. I think it's a default. Jesus, man. When I bring the color back, it just really hits me in the face. I feel like in black and white, it's nice. Bring the color back and it just PAM! It just straight up punches you in the face. Ah, it's too much. I think it's too saturated. It's completely oversaturated. I mean, it's not really a big problem, right? You can always go into the post-processing volume. In my case, I'm using Ultra Dynamic Sky, so I can just run into here and just go into the exposure tab or something. Well, post-processing, and it should be inside color grading, and I can go into global saturation and literally just tone it down. That is not bad. That is much better. I mean, this is stuff you do later on. It's just that I feel like it's a little bit too much on the I could increase the blues a little bit. See how that looks. Wait, what? I mean, I get that a lot of the environment is purplish blue, but is this fucking thing even working? It is. Okay. So I wanted to tend a little bit more to the blue and maybe reduce the rest. It still gave me really strange values. I mean, this is a bit more muted. I think it's a little bit more like visually I think it's better. Yeah, look at this. It's too much. I I'm gonna bring it back to 1 on everything as it used to be, because eventually I will fix it later. But yeah, I feel like this is a little bit too overpowering as it is now. It's really strong, too strong. Oh, there is also the contrast. Oh, of course. Obviously, I wouldn't really mess too much with the contrast. Even later on, I don't think I'll touch it. However, it's pretty nice to know that I do have these options. Temperature, it's also something that I might mess around with a little bit. Yeah, like for example, I would bring the temp down and then go into the sat and just bring the sat to like 0.5. Oh, this is nice. That's actually so much better. Holy shit. It's actually quite nice. What about the other way? I think I prefer colder. Oh, fuck. Wow, that's yeah, that's one way of doing it. Yeah, that's pretty nice. It's way colder like this. Still got that warm element here, but it's not so dominant like it was before. But yeah, I think it's nice. Also, I'm partly colorblind, so it's yeah, for me it's a little bit it's always a struggle with colors a little bit. Yeah, I feel like these reds are a bit too muted, but then again, I am red colorblind. I mean, not completely, but I do tend to a pretty strong deuteranopia, so there is that to keep in mind. Alright. I think I'll save. I'll stop here for the day. I will get back to it tomorrow, work more on the trim, because it does require attention. So also, yeah, I gotta test the alerts, because no one new subscribed so far, which is a little bit sad, but it's okay. I never really stream on YouTube, so I didn't expect it to be let's see the alert. Yeah, that works. Burdette 26. I can actually see that on YouTube. Let's see. Simulate it again. Oh yeah. You can see it. Nice. Oh, so the alerts work. I mean, seem to work. Alright, it is time to go and prepare my pizza, because I made nice pizza. Now I gotta finish it and cook it. My girlfriend comes back soon, so we can enjoy some nice pizza. Awesome. Thank you so much for everyone tuning in. Hopefully my trim sheet tips and tricks helped. I want to keep on streaming until I finish the trim, so that whoever, can just go and have a look at it and maybe learn something new. Rightio, have a good one, and I will see you next time.